Okay. All right.
First, I'd like to introduce you guys to my friends here. Say hello to my little friend. These noodle things, they're cheap, these little packets. It's like $2. And he brings this. All you gotta do is make some boiling water and put this in it. But I like to, uh, I like to add some onions and real potato and some celery. These go at the end, very nice and fine cut, little pieces. But this here has to be prepared specially ahead of time. The, the potatoes that I put little squares, tiny squares of potato, but I like to season it and boil it ahead of time. So we're gonna do that. All I need is one package. Maybe I only use half of it. I'm not making it up. So we're gonna need. Oh, I keep this little bowl in my sink to throw the little pieces of like cut-offs and garbage because I got a compost pile. So I throw all the biodegradable garbage in there to feed the plants and get the worms and whatever, all that natural stuff. So I will leave that there. I need to boil potatoes. Potatoes. Tomato, tomato, potato, potato. Same thing. That's why I put the name for my channel. Tomato, tomato, potato, potato. Because my friend Scooby Doo. He used to like saying that. I don't know if it's I thought it was cool. I've heard it before, but not ever since. Scooby was the only other person. So, yeah, I'm going to put some water to boil. Not too much because there's not a lot of potatoes. I like to wash my potatoes on the outside. I know they're grown on clean dirt, this and that, and you could eat that skin and all that. But I'm not eating the skin, but I still like to wash it just because my hands are touching that dirt, which is clean dirt, and I just don't want bits of dirt in my food, which is clean dirt. I still don't want it in my food. Okie dokie. So we got that. Peel those potatoes. Uh-oh, mudslides. I'm listening to the news while I do this. Even though American news really are, they're really not worth too much. One place where I watch my news and it's really good, and it's like world news, it's called First Post. I think that is the best news. If I want to know some real story about the United States, I go to First Post. It's a YouTube channel, and it's like a real network, like CNN, NBC, but it's more honest, man, more straight to the point. Fox, NBC, ABC, all that CNN, they only tell you what the government allows them or what's going to be good for their sponsors. If they're sponsored by Coca-Cola, they're not going to tell you that Coca-Cola just had a lawsuit about somebody was having strokes or a seizure because of Coca-Cola products have too much sugar. They're not going to tell you that because Coca-Cola sponsors it. Or just like Fox News is not going to say anything about Marlboro cigarettes cancer because they're sponsored by what's the name of this guy? Ellis, something like that. I forgot the name. They sponsored by the people who make cigarettes, man. I forgot their name. Ferry Ellis or something like that. Right. So I grab my potato skins here. And I put them in my little compost pile. This is garbage. At the end of the night, I throw that in the trash outside in the compost pile. But anyways, we have some nice clean potatoes here. We're gonna get started with the. Maybe I should start with this. I have this seasoning for chicken soups. That's got just a chicken bouillon flavor. I like to put a little bit. I don't have exact measure like 2 teaspoons, this and that. I just put some in there, man. Okay. And why not some of this fake minced onion? I have real onion, but this just gives it a flavor that I think is like sun-dried onion. There's your buddy Trump talking. Alright. I hope he does right. All we can do is cross our fingers. So it looks like I'm making a soup right here, but it's not. This is just to bathe. Oh yeah, that's oregano. This is just to bathe the potatoes in. This is garlic and herbs, and black pepper supposedly. And I put a good amount of oregano on that. Double digit. That's catastrophic. Excuse me. I have to spit because it's cold out here and it's making my nose make all this trying to deal with the weather, but I'm not getting sick. Ha ha ha! Because I'm eating chicken noodle soup, baby. Alright, I'd like to cut off all the ugly stuff. What else do we got here? Oh, I'm gonna need some salt and pepper. A little bit of salt. I keep refilling. And it doesn't matter if it's a little salty because this is going to get thrown away. The only thing that you're going to get out of this is the the potato. I don't like black pepper that comes grounded. I like to ground my own fresh ground pepper. So then we got that. And that's just a perfect bath that is about to take a bath. It's a potato bath, man. It's a potato bath. And it's fucking perfect. Just waiting for the taters. Okay. So we got that waiting on the tater. In the meantime, the tater is going to be right here cut into little pieces. How little? I don't know. Maybe 2 times sideways and 2 times this way. That's right, Nora. Tonight, President Trump says this executive order will provide Americans the truth after 6 Try to make sure I look for the form of a square. If I can make a little squares. Uh-oh. What a boiling. Until I throw these maters. Potatoes. There they are. They're swimming in all that flavor. They're getting all that good flavor. You guys, come on, get flavor. I just want it to be a little soft and catch some flavor. Because if you put potato in a soup, it's going to throw that raw potato feeling into the soup. Some people like it. I don't. I like my potatoes to be cooked separately. And then I throw it in the soup almost at the end. So it's just part of the show. It's not there to ruin the show. There's the little squares. Look how little they are. Look at my finger. Look at my pinky. You see, it's almost as thick as my pinky. Any way you want to put it. Are you guys seeing this on camera? I don't know if you can see it, but anyways, it's just little squares, man. Little squares. Figure it out. How do you make little squares? Oh boy. I gotta turn off the stove and rescue that little piece of You know, I try to do this. I try to rescue a piece of potato without turning that off one time and it electrocuted me. So never again. Now I turn it off and then I learned, baby. Yeah, so we got this going on. We're gonna let that simmer in there for a little while. And I will throw that into the soup almost at the end. Oh, shit. Okay, let me tell this motherfucker. I'm finna do it later. Okay, reconnecting live. Okay. Yeah, anyways, the little potatoes are boiling. Little bit of potatoes. Now that's going to be added into the soup. But almost at the end. And then we got the celery. We'll take the little one. Not a lot. And then we'll have the onion too. Oh, I better put the fire down again. Doobie doobie, smoking up doobie, doobie. Doobie. My doobie, I like smoking up doobie. Oh shit, I already have celery here. Well, I guess I already have celery, so. I made sushi yesterday. I made California rolls. That's why I have celery here.
How many of these cars are we going to see in
Cut this one for nothing. It's okay.
Tom Maoli is the owner of a new and used car dealership in New Jersey, with President Donald Trump threatening 25% tariffs on Mexico.
Okay. Let's make this video about this cooking. So we got little sticks of celery I already have cut here. And you can make them as tiny as you want, or you make them like dice, a little bitty. I like to make them little. I don't want this to be a big chewy square block of nothing. I just make them, fine cut. And yes, I wash my hands a lot with hot water and soap and everything. I've been washing some dishes and everything, and then I wash my hands at the end, and I haven't touched anything nasty, so it's clean. All right, so we have celery there. Well, I'm gonna throw just a little hint in there. Why not? It's not gonna make a big difference. I like to keep the celery and the onion on the side. On the side. Because I got other stuff I gotta do. So I'm gonna put them on the side. On a little plate. Why not?
But that's not all. Repair parts and costs could go up too.
Now we're gonna cut some onion. Some onion, okay. I already have this half an onion cut, so why not? I like to get a good grip before I even start messing with the onion and the knife. Get a good grip, get it nice and good, and then I can make a fine cut. I think I'll make it a little thick this time because it's the shape I want it, the size I want it. Usually I'm very proud of my very, very, very fine, very thin slices, But that's for different things that I cook. Maybe next time I'll do the blooming onion. I like doing that. This goes into the onion skin goes in a compost pile. So we have here the onion. I like to cut it in half, and I like to just make little squares out of it. You see how it goes like this. This is probably going to melt right there. Okay, so I go like this, and I make little squares. Square pieces. There they are. So I got celery here. Come on, celery, get the crap. I got a little bit of onion right here. Okay, onion, come on. Come on, onion. Come on, onion. What else, buddy? This is supposed to be an easy soup. Look, all this hard boiling of this potato over here, it got salt, it's got everything. You could just eat it by itself. Hell, it's like almost like cream of potato if you keep boiling it. But I got to the point where it's soft. It's soft, you see it, and it's steaming. Oh, look at the steam. I'm gonna try the potato, see how it's doing. It's done. It's a little hard still, but I need to let the soup process finish it off. I don't have to have it all the way soft. I have to just get it started. Why not? I'm going to put that potato juice in the compost pile too.
Congratulations. You have so much to be proud of. Your work as the anchor and managing editor of CBS has not only.
So I got that. I even like to throw an egg.
Has made such a difference and informed.
All right, throw yourself in there.
It is impossible to highlight
I might have to use a bigger pot, huh?
Storytelling.
All right, so I'm gonna use a bigger pot. I have here. It's time to do this, right?
This is the CBS.
What else is it? Oh yeah. Water. A good amount of water because we're about to make the main soup. The body of the soup is this. So then there it is, the water. It's going to start boiling in a little while. And here's the little soup packet. It comes with the noodles. It comes with its own powder. I think that powder resembles this one. That's like chicken flavor. Maggi. I love that brand, Maggi. But anyways, I think this one has some of it in there because the flavor is similar to this, but it doesn't matter. I was just thinking, this potato is pretty good. It's just an ingredient. It's part of my plan, but I like to eat it by itself. No. Perfect. Also, I'm going to tell you something.
here in Buffalo, New York.
I like to add eggs
From
to
here
that
to
situation.
Maui, Hurricane Dorian is here.
I'm gonna throw 2 eggs. Maybe I'll throw 3.
Breaking news story. Nora, you were there, and I was watching.
It's just unlike anything I've ever seen before. It's like an ashen moonscape.
And
We're here with the U.S.
yep, that's what I do. I was gonna throw some tomato too, but that's changing it completely. I don't want to do that. Okay, let me see if I can hurry this up along. Look at that, onion. Onion. Well, I don't need the cutting board anymore. So here,
How are you going to take down Fight Night?
We were going to have to get together and disable it somehow.
Kamikaze mission. Our only choice was going to be to land.
just waiting for the water to boil. So,
I'm like,
oh man, like I said, I'm not gonna use the full package. I'm gonna use probably half of it because of how much I got. I'm not even probably gonna use all these potatoes, but I'll leave it on the side and eat it little by little. It's good. It's perfect. It's seasoned. God, it tastes like butter, and it doesn't even have any butter.
The U.S. Capitol has been placed on lockdown.
Not only have we covered this,
Let's see what we got here. Doobie 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 doobie.
And then, Your Holiness,
with the first of
Yes,
its
sir.
kind papal
you like when
Come on, water. You can do it. Hurry up.
De gente.
Oh my goodness, hi, I'm Nora.
Look at my friend. I guess I'll throw a little bit of this just to get some of the flavor at the beginning. I don't like the celery and the onion to be cooked too much because it becomes soft and it's like you can't tell what is what's celery, what's onion because it's so soft it's just gooey. I like to throw it at the end where it's
through countless hours of breaking
whenever you eat the soup and everything, you can still tell and enjoy the texture of the onion
grace and compassion.
They are alive because of their parents.
and the texture of the celery and the flavor of it.
Amen.
My gosh, hurry up, buddy.
1 year ago, our world was turned upside down, but our perspective turned right side up. The things we took for granted, we won't take for granted again.
Offering a hug. A little laughter.
It kind of makes me want to boil the eggs separately too and throw them in there nice and clean, you know? But whatever. The water's boiling. Time to do the magic, huh? I opened it a little bit because I'm going to put clear tape and close it so I don't destroy the whole package. All right, buddy, come down.
So we all cannot wait to see all your samples as CBS.
Yeah, I don't want to just get powder. I want to get some of the noodles. Powder noodles, baby.
And I will continue to watch, and we're all cheering you on always.
Oh shit, I put too much.
Wow. Thank you. This has been the honor of a lifetime to anchor this legacy.
And I saved this. I put some clear tape on it. And
News is for good reason the longest running.
is that enough? Is that how
And
I could do another one like this, maybe tomorrow on a different day
correspondence
with whatever I got left, you know?
researchers and crews
Shit.
who work
Yeah, that's okay.
to bring you the
That's
news
enough. That's
every
half of
night.
that. So this is boiling. I let that get soft.
I know that because I've
Got every kind of flavor it needs. You don't need nothing else.
so from the bottom.
I like to add a little more pepper.
Thank
Why
you
not?
for trusting
Like
us
pepper.
and welcoming us.
I'm not putting jalapenos, but I put I don't like spicy stuff too much at all.
I
I'll
will
do this
see you on
with
CBS News programs, including mornings, 60
it.
minutes.
And a little bit of beer salt. That's like lemon, lime
So,
salt.
for the final
Just a
time,
little bit.
that's tonight.
Just because it's
CBS
a
Evening
soup and
News.
it tastes good with
I owe
lemon
it all
salt.
to everybody I work with. Honestly, love you.
All right, buddy. You're boiling, you're doing your thing. Are you soft yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
Taxes
That was
was
really hard still.
waiting and wondering.
Celery helps a soup though. A little tiny hint of onion.
Now
And
taxes.
a little tiny hint of celery.
Tax
It helps a
does
soup.
everything for you.
All right. Come
Taxes
on.
in a day. So you can get up to $4,000 instantly.
Now this is Texas.
You think it's watery, but it's about to get thick with all these things in the egg.
Zaxby's just out Philly the Philly with our signature crispy chicken fingers, sauteed peppers and
Alright,
onions.
whenever the noodles decide to get soft, we're gonna do this
Your
thing.
whole Philly. Who's got the sauce? Zaxby's.
We got this right here going on. Yeah, okay. Alright, what do we got going on here? Is it soft yet? No. Is it soft yet? No. Let's get in there. A little more. And then, no magic tricks. I'll just put the celery, onion, and potato. I'm just gonna keep eating these potatoes, I guess. Let me change the camera here. Put it knees here.
KSAT 12. The news at noon starts.
The news starts now.
Getting you ready for the weekend. We're going to check in.
Shut up. What is it, Friday? I don't know what's
And
happening.
Peterkowski with a look at the changing temperatures. However, first road closures
No,
on
they
the
start.
northwest
Here we
side,
go.
and they start in just
So,
a few
that's
hours.
already to eat,
Marcus,
but
what you need
I
to-
add extra stuff, such as, let me add about half of what the onions I made.
Out there, especially after some
Put
of the
in there
rain we saw,
about
but
half
we
of
do
this
wanna let you know
celery.
about a closure that's going to be taking place on the far northwest side of town. We kind of know the drill already. This is out there.
And I'm not going to use all this potato, but I will throw quite a good amount, like maybe one,
break down exactly what's going on here with our
the same amount, right? Just for now, just to get it cooking.
To 16
Not even, just a little bit. I don't need to put all the potato because it's already cooked. It's going to turn into mush.
I-10 East, so that's going to be our round coming
going.
eastbound again, going to the eastbound.
While that's going, I'm going to throw 3
south of
eggs.
1604, and then we're also going to have one more here. This is going to be the 1604 west ramp to I-10 west. So all of our folks
I
coming
put down
in
my
from,
compost
Chosen,
pile, the
from
eggshells.
Selma, Northwest Military, your exit to I-10
Break 'em
west
nice and
will be
small.
closed throughout the weekend. So this closure is going to start at Friday 9 p.m. Of course, this is all
Here we
weather
go again.
permitting, and they're
2
going to reopen
eggs.
things Monday at 5 a.m. So again, some more activity taking place on the far northwest side around La Cantera, the Rim, UTSA. Stay safe if you're going to be hitting the roads, and we're going to have all this information on our website, ksat.com.
Things to look out for. Thank you, RJ. Well, this morning, the Cowboy Breakfast kicked off the San Francisco Stock Show in Rodeo.
3 eggs, look at that. So they're going to just cook the egg in there. The egg is going to cook itself or whatever. It's going to get cooked with everything.
Local college students.
This is where the magic has been happening all morning. These cooks have been in the kitchen since 2 a.m.
Okay, I'm going to go through this compost. Yeah, that's got to boil pretty hard. When it's nice and boiled, then I'll throw that much potato. See, about half of what I have here. Oh, shit. Right there.
It's a great time to experience all the people in San Antonio coming out supporting the rodeo.
So that's gonna be that.
Cooking, you know, they're making the eggs, they're cooking the bacon.
About that much. I don't have to have a lot of potato. Maybe I will throw some in there because I like the potato. I don't have to crowd it up with potato. Actually, if I had a chicken breast or a piece of chicken or something, I can cut little pieces and throw them in there, but I don't. I don't have any right now. I do have raw chicken, but I don't want to cook chicken. I just want it the way it is right now. But some people can throw little pieces of chicken in there. I probably should add a little more water because it does have flavor and it can take more water so it can be more soup. And I don't want it to be really concentrated, salty. I want it to be nice and evenly distributed, you know, balanced. Here we go. That's the end, man. That's it. And then you grab it and you eat it, and that's it, man. You grab it and you eat it whenever it's done. You know, imagine how it's gonna come out. It's really good stuff, man. So, anyways, I hope anybody enjoy this and all that, and they eat it, and it's good for you. All right, peace out. That's my chicken noodle soup. It's good.